You could have the best course in your niche and still get filed under one word in your customer's head: scammer. Not because you lied, not because it doesn't work, because you look exactly the same like every scammer people have seen before you. We live in an era where information is the new currency, but information without trust is worth nothing. And right now, the market is full of people who never fix that. Today, I'm going to show you exactly which signals are quietly killing your trust and what to change so people believe you before they ever buy anything. Most people in this space think trust is the product problem. Better results, more polished testimonials, a bigger win to show off. Fix the product, fix the trust. That's the common wisdom. It's why so many good creators keep stacking more and more proof on top of a problem proof was never going to fix. But trust isn't a product problem, it's a psychology problem. You are not really competing with other creators in your niche. You are competing with every scammer your buyer has been ever seen before. The ones who made them careful. Your buyer already has a picture in the head of what a scam looks like, and that picture doesn't care how good your course actually is. If you match it, it fires. Since this video is about not looking like a scammer, I should be honest. I don't have polished case studies from international clients yet. If that's what you came for, I don't have it, and I'm not going to pretend I do. What I do have is a business model that makes lying to you pointless. I work on revenue share. I only get paid if what I tell you actually works. So let's get into it. 5 signals that quietly make you look like a scammer and the framework that fixes them. Starting with the one almost nobody talks about. No visible cost of being wrong. Scammers never show risk, they only show upside. If you never mentioned a limit, a case where your method doesn't work, or the kind of person who shouldn't buy, you sounds like you're hiding something, because that's exactly what a scam does. Say you're a fitness coach. This program works for everyone, guaranteed. Sounds nice, but it's exactly the kind of line a scam uses because it's true for nobody. Now compare it to this. This won't work if you can't train at least 3 times a week. That one costs you a few sales, but it earns you something better. People believe you. That one's easy to spot once you know it. The next one is sneaker, because it's not about what you say, it's about what you don't say. The gap between your free content and paid content. This is the big one. Your free content is thin, a few generic tips, but your sales page promises something completely different, a deep specific transformation. Picture this. Your free video says, post consistently and stay patient. Your sales page says, the exact system that took me from 0 to 6 figures step by step. That's a huge jump, and your audience feels it, even if they can't name it. If what you give away for free is thin, people assume the paid stuff is thin too. Why would they think otherwise? You never showed them anything to prove it. That gap tells you a lot about someone's real intentions. Now 3 more flags. You've been probably seen all of them before, but watch how they stack together. Outcome without process. If your whole pitch is the result, I made 6 figures, she lost 30 pounds, and there is 0 process behind it, people's brain flag it as fake. It's automatic. Scammers sell outcomes. Real experts show their past and say exactly who that past is built for. Think of the classic dropshipping ad. A guy standing next to a rented Lambo, phone in hand, 47K this month, no dashboard, no store, no actual sales shown. Now picture the same claim but with screen recording of the actual store, the actual orders coming in, time-stamped over real weeks, same number, completely different level of trust. Urgency that doesn't match the product. Doors close in 3 hours. For a course that's been open every single month for 2 years isn't urgency, and most people have seen that countdown reset the moment they clear their cookies. Real scarcity looks different. It's tied to something physical. A live cohort that starts on a set date. 20 one-on-one spots because you only have 20 hours a week to give. If your scarcity would still be true even if nobody was watching, it's real. If it only exists to create pressure, it's not. Testimonials that feels manufactured. A first name only, a face that looks a little too much like a stock photo, 5 reviews that all somehow use the same 3 phrases like they were written by the same person. The internet has gotten really good at spotting fake social proof, which means if your proof is easy to fake, people assume it's faked, even when it's real. Compare a screenshot with no name and no context to a short video testimonial, a real face, a real voice, saying what specifically changed and how long it took. One takes 10 seconds to fake and the other doesn't. Notice something about all 5, none of them are about whether your product actually works. They're about signals, and signals are something you can fix starting today, no matter how good your course already is. So here's the framework I use to fix all 5 at once. Proof over promises. Don't tell me you are good. Show me you are good before I ever pay you. Instead of saying this strategy made 50k, show the actual screen recording of it running. 3 weeks straight, time stamped it, mistakes left in. Instead of thousands of students love this. Give the real number and show people where they can go check it for themselves. Here's a simple filter. If a scammer could fake it in 5 minutes with Canva and stock photo, don't rely on it. If it takes real weeks of real work to fake, a documented process, a public track record, that's what actually builds trust. Openness about limitations. This is the fastest trust hack almost nobody uses, because it feels backwards. Tell people who your product is not for. Say it in the first 2 minutes out loud, not buried in the fine print at the bottom of the page. This won't help you if you can't train 3 times a week. This won't work if you're starting with zero budget. Here's why it works. A scammer's whole business depends on selling to everyone, no exceptions. A real expert has limits, because a real expert cares more about the person actually getting results than about closing one more sale. Naming a limit is a proof you are the second kind, not the first. And this is exactly what I did early in this video when I told you I don't have international case studies yet. That wasn't an excuse, that was me showing you a limit instead of hiding one. Visibility of the process. Open the black box. Let people see what's actually inside before they pay. Screen record an actual model from inside the course, not a highlight reel, the real thing, boring parts included. Show who's actually behind it, a real face, a real voice, a history people can go search. Show what happens step by step after someone buys before they even buy. The less mysterious the delivery, the less it feels like a scam. Consistency between free and paid. Your free content should be a smaller, honest version of your paid content, not a trailer built just to create a gap. Give away one full lesson, not a 3-minute teaser, something a person could actually use even if they never buy anything else from you. For example, not 3 tips to grow your audience as a wake list, but one complete step-by-step breakdown of exactly how you got your first 1,000 followers. This does 2 things. First, people get actually experience how you teach before they risk any money. Second, and this is the part most people miss, it filters out the wrong buyers before they even reach your sales page. So the people who do buy already trust you. Picture 2 people selling the exact same course, same price, same quality. And here's what POVC looks like when one person has it and the other doesn't. Person A, private jet thumbnail, nameless testimonial screenshot, girls close tonight on every video, free content that's just motivational quotes. And person B, a real screen recording of the actual work, states clearly, not for beginners with zero budget. Post an honest breakdown of mistake from last year, gives away one complete lesson that stands on its own. Person B converts better, gets fewer refunds and gets recommended by word of mouth, because trust compounds and skepticism doesn't. Remember the question from the start, how the best course in your niche can still get filed under scammer? Here's the resolution. Trust isn't built by convincing people you are not a scammer. It's built by removing every reason they would think you are one. Everything you just watched, proof, openness, visibility, consistency, is how you put that into practice. It's the same reason I told you earlier what I don't have yet. And build my own business so I only get paid when you win. If this helps, subscribe. See you in the next one.